Toronto, June 1981. Among the men at Toronto's busiest firehouse, George Evans stands out. He's a little big man.
I was the smallest guy in the truck, but I was the strongest guy in the truck.
He's in peak condition, 5'8" and 90 kilos of muscle.
I had a gym in my basement. I had a gym at the fire hall. I was always pumping iron.
On this early summer evening, a roof fire breaks out at the Confederation Life Building, a 6-story office in downtown Toronto. 20 trucks respond. Hugh Ross sees the roof is about to go.
I could see up through the open elevator shaft the peak of the building, and it was starting to waver.
And everybody said, "Get the hell out." It's everybody out.
And the next thing I know was the roof collapsed.
Look out!
I felt like a pile driver hit me on the top of the head.
George is flattened by debris.
It was a tremendous thump.
I'm in the dark now, and I'm laying on my back, I guess.
It gets worse. The weight of the fallen roof is too much.
The 5th floor went down on the 4th floor. Then it pounded down onto the 3rd floor. Then it pounded down onto the 2nd floor. Boom. Boom.
George has lived, only to face death again. Trapped under a 270-kilo beam, he can't breathe.
18 by 18, solid hardwood. An enormous weight.
If he doesn't move the beam, he'll die. But it's twice what he can bench press. Worse, he's crippled by dislocated shoulders. George should be completely immobilized by such severe injuries. He is in agony, but his body has an antidote. His brain instructs the pituitary gland to release endorphins, the body's natural painkillers. The endorphins lock into receptors in his nervous system and block pain messages from reaching his brain. Result, temporary euphoria. George's body is also primed with adrenaline. His heart is pumping extra oxygen and sugar to his muscles, as well as to his brain. As a result, his mind is focused on a single task. The surge of endorphins and adrenaline gives George the boost he needs. He pushes through the pain barrier, the third key to his survival. George spent 9 days in intensive care, 6 weeks in traction, 3.5 months in the hospital, and 2 years in painful physiotherapy. Then he returned to work as a firefighter. After 30 years on the service, he made district chief. He retired in 1997. To this day, his survival confounds the experts.